Oh, here I have Shushan here. Shushan is down over there.
Where is it?
And where is it? It's in Iran.
You can ask her if Ella can tell you the mother. Oh yeah, it's Shoshana.
Here it says Surah is near Kafri. Kafri is where Rav was born.
Oh, interesting. So in Pumpadisa they did eat it. Okay, Rami Bar Tamri, to who Rami Bar Dikula. It's very funny. Rami Bar Tamri, who actually is Rami Bar Dikula. Now Tamri means dates, and Dikula means a date tree. So he's the son of a dates or son of a date tree. But on the side there's it's edited based on a different Gemara that says Rami Bar Tamri, who Chamua de Rami Bar Dikuli. Rami Bar Tamri is the father-in-law of Rami Bar Dikuli. That's how we're learning who he is. So they have fruit names in the family. Strawberry, cantaloupe. Some people use flowers a lot, rose and. Okay, so he was from Pumpadisa. In Ikla L'Sura, he came to Surah. Now he's allowed to eat it because he's from Pumpadisa. He's allowed to eat chal. Comes to Surah where they don't eat chal. B'mali Yom Kippuri, and it's Erev Yom Kippur. Afkinu kuli alma lekachlinu shadinu. Everyone takes the chals and they just throw them out. Azal iyu, he goes around. Naktinu achlinu, he grabs them and he eats them. So I see Lakami de Rav Chizda. They bring him to Rav Chizda. Rav Chizda is in Surah. Amalei, he says to him, Amai Tavid Hachi, why are you doing this? Amalei me'asir de Rav Yehuda, no, I come from the place of Rav Yehuda, from Pumpadisa. Rav Yehuda started the yeshiva in Pumpadisa. The achel, we eat it. Amalei, v'leslach, you don't hold up, nice and lachumri amakim shiyatzim yisham, v'chumri amakim shalach l'sham. The Gemara Pesachim says, you have to accept the stringencies of the place where you come from and the place where you go to. And over here we're strict. I collected them, but I didn't eat it in the area of the city. I took it out of the city and I ate it over there. It says, how did you roast it out of the city? I used the peels of the grape seeds. There must have been a press outside, and it says maybe those grape seeds came from Yayin Nesach. You weren't allowed to use that to burn. It's forbidden. So Amalei it was after 12 months, and it dried up, and it's not forbidden anymore. But maybe someone owned it. Amalei yish bailam havi. The person gave up on it. Why? Because there was already grass growing around it. Chazi Rav Chizda sees he's not wearing tefillin. Amalei, my time alei manachta tefillin. How come you're not wearing tefillin? It's very interesting. They wore tefillin all the time. Amalei chayla me'ayin hu. He says, I'm a chayla. I have a stomach, uneasy stomach, unsettled stomach. Rav Yehuda chayla me'ayin patim and tefillin. Rav Yehuda says that a chayla me'ayin doesn't need to wear tefillin.
We eat so much chal.
Yeah, from the kral. That's right. Very good. Chazid leiv kramichuti. So he wasn't wearing tzitzis either. Amalei, he was wearing a four-cornered garment and it didn't have tzitzis on it. That's the problem. My time alas lachuti. Where
just because of upset stomach.
Upset stomach, he didn't wear tefillin.
You can't have tefillin with.
Right, because he was wearing all the time.
So, but now he doesn't have strings on his garment. Amalei talashuli. He says no, it's a borrowed garment. In a borrowed garment, you don't have to put tzitzis on. Rav Yehuda says talashula. For 30 days you don't have to wear tzitzis. You don't have to put tzitzis on it. It's a very interesting Taisus here, similar to the Taisus in Rosh Hashanah where he talks about if you do you need to say a bracha? Someone that's pater from a mitzvah and do they say a bracha on it?
So if you rent a suit or something in a situation that has four corners, a costume, you don't have to worry about tzitzis?
Could be.
It seems from...
Could be. It's not
There's
yours.
a difference between rent and she'ula.
Yeah, I don't know. That may be a difference. There may be a difference. I don't know.
Means you just borrow it without paying.
Right,
Once you rent, you may have a different responsibility.
If
I don't
you're
know.
renting it for a night?
I don't know. Adahachi. Meanwhile, I say luhu gavad le'av imaykar avu avimei. They bring in a fellow that wasn't honoring his father and his mother. Kaftu, they tied him up and they were ready to give him lashes. So Amar Lahu, this Tamri, Rami Bar Dikuli, Rami Bar Tamri says, Shavku, leave him alone. The Tanya was taught in a brayso, Kol mitzvahs asay shemat nschar betzidin, ein besen shalamatim musharnala. Any positive command that it says the reward for it, we don't take action to make sure that it's done. The Torah already takes action. It says that if someone honors his father and his mother, he has long life. Amalei, he says to him, Chazina lach techarif estuva. Apparently, you're very sharp. So Amalei, Yabas Basid Rav Yehuda achvina lachurfoi. If you would come to the place of Rav Yehuda, I would show you sharpness. So Amalei Abaya le Rav Safra, a new piece. Abaya says to Rav Safra. I don't know if Rav Safra is on the chart. Rav Safra also goes to Eretz Yisrael, as we see. Kisalkus lahasam, when you go up to there, boyim minayu, ask them, kavda mayatun be, what do you do with liver? We've switched from kal to kavda, to the liver. Kisalak, when he went up, ashkechei le Rab Zrika. He finds Rab Zrika. Amalei, ana shalki le Rabami vachal. I cooked it for Rabami and he ate. Rabami is
the
up here.
common denominator, kal, the heart, the liver, they all are a meat that is fully absorbing something that's us.
Right. Very good. That's the connection. Kiyasa legabe, when he comes back to Abaya, Amalei, Abaya says, "L'meisa nafshei lekami boili." I wasn't concerned if liver is permissible to eat alone. That wasn't my concern. Kikami boili. My concern was l'meisa chaverta. In other words,
They cooked the liver? They didn't roast it?
you cooked it. Maybe it was after it was roasted. The Gemara is going to go further in this. We're going to stop in the middle of it, but. I was concerned, can it be cooked with other meats? That's the question. The Gemara says, what's the difference? It itself is not a problem. In other words, the blood that goes out is not going to get reabsorbed into the liver. Why not? Ditanan, we have a Mishnah. It says that it itself is not prohibited. The same Mishnah that you know is not a problem, and you're saying, oh, that I knew already, that same Mishnah also says the other part of your question, which you should also know. It says, Ditanana was taught, Hakaved Eiseres Vein Eseres. It says the kavod makes other meats prohibited, the liver makes other things prohibited, but it doesn't make itself prohibited. Because it spits out and it doesn't absorb. Amarlei says, 1 second, Dilma Hassam Bekavda di Isura. This is Abaya responding. Over there, that could be that Mishnah is talking about a kavod, a liver, that's from a non-kosher animal. Or a treifa. Mishum Shamnunis. Mishum Shamnunisa. And it's because of the fat that goes out of the liver, the flavor, not the blood, the flavor, the moisture, the fat goes out of the liver and goes into the other meat, and that other meat becomes prohibited. Mishum damamai. But if it's a kosher liver, and all it had is the blood, so will the blood make other meat prohibited? That's my question. That was a biased question. Let's stop over here. We'll get the second Rav Safra tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.